giants, monsters, half human, half something else. They lived before the flood. Some say they walk among us still. But the real question is, why did God try to wipe them from the face of the earth? This is the story of the Nephilim, the beings the Bible mentions just once, but whose shadow reaches into every corner of our history. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took them as wives. And from that union came the Nephilim. That's it, just 4 verses, but those 4 verses changed everything. Some say they were fallen angels, others their offspring, but one thing is certain, they weren't normal. The sons of God, often interpreted as fallen angels, came down desiring the beauty of human women. It was a violation of divine law and nature itself. The children born from these unions were giants called the Nephilim. Some translations call them fallen ones. Others simply say heroes of old, men of renown. But they weren't heroes, not really. As the Nephilim spread, the world became corrupted. Violence, bloodshed, chaos. They were worshipped as gods, feared as demons. And God looked upon the earth and saw that it was filled with evil. That's when he made a decision, wipe out everything, start again, not just because of human sin, but because something else was now living among them. The flood destroyed nearly all life. But the Nephilim reappear in the book of Numbers. We saw the Nephilim there. We looked like grasshoppers next to them. If they were wiped out, how did they return? When Joshua and Caleb entered the promised land, they found giants, descendants of the Nephilim, names like Anak, Og, and Goliath. Some believe the Nephilim are more than just myth. Reports of giant bones, strange skulls, and ancient legends exist on every continent. Smithsonian scientists have been accused of hiding evidence of a race too dangerous to acknowledge. And the question echoes through time, what if they never left? Were the Nephilim real, or a symbol of what happens when divine power is abused? Were they God's warning, or are they a prophecy of what's coming back? The Nephilim were more than giants. They were a disruption, a warning, and maybe a reflection of what we become when we chase power beyond our place. The question isn't just whether they were real, but whether they'll return. If this story made you question what you thought you knew, hit that subscribe button, because we're only scratching the surface of the Bible's most hidden stories. Comment, they're coming back, if you believe the Nephilim were real.